Hey everyone, it's FinalRound and my name is Jordan, and sorry about no video yesterday. College football 25 came out and I just played and played and played, and I looked at the clock and I was like, holy crap, I'm too tired to make a video right now. Unfortunately, Akron has not made the college football playoff yet, but I'm working on it. And for Wednesday, we have the final two WNBA games before we have the long, it's almost a month, Olympic break. So I'm going to break down one of the games because we have a few lines, and then I have 3 picks for another game that I will break down. So you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There will be links in the description to give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So I want to talk about this first game, the unexciting game, if you will. The Atlanta Dream versus Minnesota Lynx. Dream play at the 6th fastest pace. Lynx play at the 2nd slowest pace. Nafisa Collier is still questionable. I have a feeling they're just going to sit her out, so she'll have the rest of the month to rest and everything, and not worry about tweaking something and making it worse. The Lynx did look awful against Seattle, but they turned things around. They looked a little bit better against the Fever. They lost to the Fever, but they were able to kind of shut down Caitlin Clark. Their biggest enemy is rebounding. They just struggle to rebound the ball, and Aaliyah Boston was able to get a ton of rebounds on them. So that's where we're going to be looking at with the Dream with these picks. I will have picks in the pinned comment for this game. So when it comes to points, nothing fun here. Atlanta gives up the 6th least. Minnesota gives up the least. So we could be looking at some unders. For rebounds, Atlanta gives up the 6th least and Minnesota gives up the most rebounds. They just really struggle on the offensive glass. So take a look at Atlanta's roster, see who their best offensive rebounder is, and see where that line comes out at. And that could be a potential pick for an over. And as far as assists goes, Atlanta gives up the 5th most, and then Minnesota, as you would think, gives up the least assists. And it showed when they really shut down Caitlin Clark and being able to get her assist. So if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you just leave a comment for the algorithm? You can say anything, leave a number, tell me hello, bye, it doesn't matter. So thank you for anyone who comments. This second game is going to be the fun one, the Fever versus the Wings. So if you haven't been paying attention, the Wings have the worst defense in the WNBA. Fever play at the 4th fastest pace. Wings play at the 2nd fastest pace. So not only are they bad at defense, but they're playing really fast. So they're just giving up a lot quickly. So points wise, Indiana's giving up the 5th most points. Dallas giving up the most points. Rebounds, Indiana's giving up the 2nd least. Dallas is giving up the 3rd least. So not sure if I'd want to go over on some rebounds props for this game. But assists, Indiana's giving up the 6th most, and Dallas is giving up the most. So that'll lead into my first pick. It's going to be Caitlin Clark over 9.5 assists at -120. She's gone over in 6 out of the last 8 games. She started, once she got double-digit assists, she started doing really well, getting double-digit assists. And those 2 games that she went under were against the 2 toughest teams with giving up assists, Seattle and Minnesota. So I do like her assist play here with the fast pace. She likes to do a lot of outlet passes. If they give her the ball and people are going down the court, she gets easy assists and she can rack them up quickly. So I do like her to get 10 plus assists in this game. Her points, I wouldn't hate it if it was where it is normally at, but it's at 20.5. It's bumped up and juiced. I'm not saying she can't get it. She definitely can in this matchup if you want to do points plus assists, but she's gone under this line in 75% of games this year. So me personally, I'm just sticking with the 9.5 assists because sometimes she can have games where it could be a great matchup and she just won't shoot as much. So we know she's going to be a distributor. We just don't know if she's going to be aggressive on the shooting end of things. So I'm going with assist at -120. Before I get into these last couple picks, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. You can try any of these apps. Promo code's FinalRound11. They'll match your first deposit up to $100 if you want to try any of these out. There's links in the description. I'll take you straight there with the promo code, and thank you to anyone who uses those. So this second pick is going to be Odyssey Sims, probably the best first name in the league. Over 20.5 points plus assist at 125. I also don't mind her assist is at 4.5. If you just want to take the points out of it and just look for her to distribute, she hasn't been doing that bad. So she joined Dallas later on in the year, and she ended up in the starting lineup after having a really great game off the bench, and she has just exploded and really taken over a lot of the scoring from this team. Enrique's scoring has suffered a little bit. So since she's gotten 30 plus minutes, she's gone over this in 4 out of the last 5 games, and she's really taken on a distributor role as well. So with the fast pace, it should definitely benefit her and Caitlin Clark going back and forth, scoring layups quickly, getting assists quickly. So I do like both of them. And then this third pick is going to be someone from Indiana that likes to play fast, shoots a high volume of shots, and you probably already know who I'm talking about. It's going to be Kelsey Mitchell over 17.5 points at -120. Unlike Clark, where her volume can be up and down, Mitchell, she shoots a ton. She really doesn't look to pass the ball. Once she gets it, she will take it, try to take a mid-range shot. If she's open for 3, she doesn't hesitate. She shoots it. She's gone over in 6 out of the last 10 games, and she averages 17 field goal attempts over the last 5 games, so the volume should definitely be there, and she should be one of those outlet passes for Caitlin off misses. She definitely goes down the court quickly, and Caitlin, I've seen Caitlin hit her plenty of times for those passes. She's really good at cutting when double teams come. When Caitlin attacks the basket, she's good at cutting, and Caitlin hits her for layups. So I do like Kelsey Mitchell in this matchup. Should be a very high scoring game. So if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. You can hop on in there. There's conversation going on about everything. I know there's not much right now. Baseball does come back in a day, but then we'll have Olympics. That should be interesting for finding picks. I may do some Olympic basketball. That'll take a lot of research on the other teams. It'd be a real test to dig up their information and try to figure out what the other teams are, rather than just going with Team USA players and trying to pick what they're going to do, and figure out everyone in there. So that could be something I take a look at. And then as far as a recap goes, I did have Caitlin Clark over 15.5 rebounds plus assist, and like I said, she really struggled getting assists early on against Minnesota. Their defense did play a lot better than they did against Seattle the couple nights before. So that didn't happen. I had Stephanie Dolson over 5.5 rebounds. She hit it, but she is tough to watch. If you ever bet on Stephanie Dolson rebounds, just don't watch the game. She will run away from rebounds. She's always staying at the 3-point line on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, the rebound has to basically come right at her, or she's going to just start running down to the other end. So she's just tough to watch. And then I had Skylar Diggins-Smith over 7.5. She had 4 with about 3 or 4 minutes left in the second, and she ended up getting injured. She was definitely on pace for hitting this, but didn't work out. And then in the pinned comment, I added Nalissa Smith rebounds, and she got benched. And then I can't remember the other person that I had, but it ended up being a 2 and 3 day where it should have been a 3 and 2 day with Diggins-Smith. She really had a great matchup for that assist. It just didn't happen because of that injury. So it is what it is, and we move forward. So I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you. Hope you all did well today if you bet. God bless you. It's Final Round. My name is Jordan, and hopefully I can get Akron to the college football playoff and then get absolutely destroyed by a much bigger school. So like I said, God bless you. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.